Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name's Chris. Tonight, we checked out the 2007 action horror movie, Raptor, Planet.
Fristas.
Did you watch the German version again?
No, I found the German trailer and it was so much cooler than anything in the movie. That I was like, should watch
Save it for the podcast.
Save it for the pod.
Raptor.
Planet Raptor. Wait, Planet Raptor? Is it Planet Raptor?
Yeah,
Beta
I've heard it different
Corsi.
ways.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's Planet
Wait.
Raptor.
it should be
Or
Raptor,
Raptor
Planet.
Planet, yeah.
Raptor
What did I
Planet's
say?
way cooler.
Did I say Raptor Planet or I say Planet Raptor?
You said it's,
Raptor Planet.
it's Planet Raptor on IMDb.
Yeah, it's Planet Raptor.
Yeah.
Planet Raptor.
I don't feel like
be-
that makes any sense though, right? Wouldn't it
was
be Raptor
Planet
Planet?
of
Because
the
it's
way
not a
cooler.
planet.
Planet
Planet of the Raptors.
Like you
way
call
cooler.
it human Earth, you wouldn't call it Earth human.
What?
I don't know.
No one calls it either of those
You're
things.
an Earth
You wouldn't
human.
call it either of those things.
Yeah, like what?
It's gonna be one of these episodes.
No, I just,
It's
Here
from
we go.
Chicago.
Buckle up.
Your nickname in high school.
I'm just saying I don't think that name makes any sense now that I think about it because it's
Well,
not
There's
really.
Planet Terror. I mean, it's just, it's
Yeah.
just
That
a,
makes
That's
sense.
Planet
yeah.
Raptor.
Planet
That
Terror
makes
is pretty
sense.
cool.
We call it
Raptor,
Planet
very
Earth.
cool. Is that the one with the crystals and he cuts his arm off?
Which one?
Planet Terror.
I die by my crystals.
Planet Terror isn't
my
Planet
God.
Terror
What's the
one
the,
with Planet
the
Terror?
grindhouse
Yeah.
thing?
What's the vampire?
Planet of Terror.
one?
Oh,
yeah.
wait, no, not Planet of Terror.
Robert Rodriguez. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Planet
What's
of
the
the Vampires?
vampire?
Yeah, what are we
Yeah,
thinking
that's
of
a
here?
freaking sweet. That's a Mario Bava movie,
That's
isn't
Mark
it?
Baba movie.
Yeah, that's a great one.
There was
What is
that
that?
No
one
raptors
movie,
in any of those
Galaxy
movies,
of
though.
Terror?
No, but there should be.
Galaxy of
Galaxy
Terror.
of Terror, Spiff,
I
yes.
live and I die by my crystals.
Which is a cool movie as well. So we're back to talk about Planet Raptor?
Dinosaurs.
Raptor Planet?
Planet Raptor.
He's
Um,
a hero.
Which
Gonna take pollution down to zero.
It's classic.
That's great, guys. Fantastic. Should have had
Until we're
Ian
all
on
the
the
same
show.
age.
Ian loves. I know he loves
Dinosaurs?
He loves dinosaurs. I don't know if he loves planets though, but I'm pretty sure it would be okay with it because he likes dinosaurs so much, and he would be our resident dino expert.
Yeah.
But
He's
No one
somebody
asked
say
him.
He has dino
He's still on the
DNA.
band, isn't he?
no one asked him, and we're just thinking of it now while we record the episode. So I feel like it might be a little too late.
Just a 10.
Just a tad.
Possibly.
No, he's unbanned. AJ.
Wow.
It was
It's
3
been
years.
3 years.
3
3
years.
years.
What's
been 3 years
what's
since
happening
Hard
with
Rock
him?
Zombies.
Where is he?
Where is Ian?
Yeah.
Who knows?
He's probably working at the kilt store.
He's
Man.
working at the guild store.
He's
He's
sewing up a
He
kilt
was
right
a
now.
featured star in that one Scottish guy's YouTube video. Did you see that?
That's cool.
no. What the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about? This is again. We've gone into the pre-show.
Oh, God damn it.
It's because
Right?
it's more interesting than this movie, Chris.
Whoa.
We're gonna get there, Spiv.
Shots fired.
Feelings are being had about the Raptor
Feelings.
planet,
Emotions.
but let's get into it. AJ, what is Planet Raptor about?
Space Marines and scientists do not mix.
We hate each other. We don't like
When
science.
sent to a planet in search of life,
Cover that rear end.
they discover something ancient.
Is that a giant bug person?
Dinosaurs. Hold on to your butts as we descend onto Raptor planet.
Also known as Planet Raptor.
Planets.
Weird are because it looks like somebody fucking peed all over it or something. I don't know why it's so yellow.
So yellow.
What? What are you
So
talking about?
yellow.
Dude, it's a desert.
It's like
thirsty
Mexico,
planet.
but not in Mexico.
It's a thirsty Elizabethan
It's a thirsty.
wasteland.
It's a thirsty
I think you're
It's
thirsty.
thirsty.
Son. I think
Yeah.
you're thirsty.
Oh, there's some.
AJ, is that a printer you have behind you?
That's a safe.
What's in the safe?
Where-
Why
think
would you
so.
show the
Box.
safe? Why would you do the one thing that you broadcast to everyone?
I have 3 of
It's
them
just
right
cracked
here.
open. All
in
the
his
money's
basement.
laying in there.
There's 3 of them.
That's
here.
where he keeps
3
his
safes. Did you
Captain
see the
Planet
sign on
action
it?
figures.
It says, warning, contains radioactive film.
What is actually in there?
Oh, just
Radioactive
film.
Oh,
Infrared
It's the,
film, but people
original mixes
read the sign
from
and
that
they
stupid
get scared
song.
and they won't open it.
okay. I feel like
I feel like
feel
you're
like
setting
it's
yourself
time
up
to
to be
move
on. We're off
robbed.
the
right
rails.
now. Keep going. Let's go.
All right. Time to move on, though. AJ. Oh, by
right.
the way, AJ. Very good premise hole section. Time to move on and do the history hole. Talk about 2007. Get a little
Yes, I
context
will.
of the movie
Go.
and the year it was released. So here we go.
Oh, wow!
Oh God, my face
Wait.
is all fucked
Oh
up.
my god.
Are you Tony
Whoa.
Todd? Why
I know. Are
Tony
you the
Todd?
candy man?
Dude.
I'm not the candy man.
Wait, hold on.
Damn it, I
That-
had it all right. Never mind. There we go.
There you go. Oh my
Aaron,
god.
What's going on here?
That's so creepy.
This is
Your teeth
Oh.
look so big.
That's because they are big.
The history
I have
hole
big-ass
bumper.
teeth.
Did you switch out Tom Sizemore for you?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Tom Sizemore's still there, dude.
Wait, that's Tom Sizemore?
Play it again.
It looks like you.
Just roll it again.
Oh, wow!
That's
It's Tom
tough.
Sizemore.
It's hard to tell.
Okay, I can't really tell. I'll take your
Yeah.
word for it. Now you're being Tony Todd.
I'm not Tony Todd.
Who are you, Pappy?
Who
Are you trying to be
supposed
Pappy?
Yeah.
No, I'm Ted Raimi.
That's
Oh.
not
Ted
Ted Raimi.
Yes.
Ted Raimi?
Yes.
That's not Ted Raimi. Why is he
When
a
did he get
black
that
person?
scar on his face?
Because
not
the
black.
movie's yellow.
He's had a
Oh,
scar.
that's
across
true.
his-
The
That's
movie is.
true.
He had a scar across his lip the whole movie.
Did he?
Did he?
Yes.
Did he?
Yes.
Alright.
Did you watch
Yeah,
the
I
right
guess
movie?
he did. He did.
I watched the right movie.
That
I have
cover you
another.
have on there
Do
looks
you want me
like
to use
an
the other
alien or
mask? I can use the other mask.
What's...
It's Chester Ray.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
That one's better.
Now I look like
Didn't-
the thing from the Tar monster from
Oh, a Tarman.
Tarman. Yeah.
Brains.
I'll stick with Ted Raimi. All right, this movie, Planet Raptor, was released in 2007 in Brazil.
Why are you-
2007
Your eyes are so
It's too
creepy.
Why are they looking over?
I'm reading shit. I can't help it.
Oh my
I
I'm
can't
trying. I'm
laugh.
trying to read. Yes, you can. Just look at it. Look at it.
This is the cowardly lion all over
It's
again.
not the Cowardly Lion all over again. All right, this piece of crap. I mean, this movie was released, yes, August 8th in 2007 in Brazil. Later in United States on January 25th, 2009. So some other 2007 films we had. The Bourne Ultimatum.
god.
That's good.
Ah.
Oh,
Is
can
that
I
the
ask you
third
to
one?
do? Can I ask you to do something while other people are talking at some point?
Oh, okay.
Can you
Can you
Make your
drive him
head-
to the airport?
Can you drive one, can you drive to the airport? But two, can you make your head small and put it on top of the raptor body?
Mm.
Where?
And I don't know, find a screenshot from the movie. But I think
I'm
that
not
would be
doing that
good.
right now, but I could do that for you.
I said when people are. The first thing I said when other people were talking. Later.
I thought about doing the Raptor, but I didn't take a screenshot of that.
Okay. And what about driving me to the airport?
How about I Photoshop a picture of me driving you to the airport?
Okay.
Driving some of the
You
airports
can
like helping
put
someone
a
move.
cardboard
It's
cutout
like a
beside you to help you feel
real-
calm.
real true.
Yeah, I remember when I
friendship.
helped you move, AJ.
You
do
didn't help me
remember that.
move.
I
I
fucking-
asked you and Mark, and neither of you helped me. So I moved my own
helped you.
entire house by myself.
You did not ask. You're such a lying piece of shit.
I offered to help you move, but you don't have anything to move.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I need to move my body to the airport.
For fuck's sake. All right, moving along. We have Hot Ride.
Oh yeah.
Had the Rage Dance.
Yep. That movie looks awesome. Rush
It's
Hour
so
3.
I never
There's a
saw the
third
third
one?
one. Yeah, I never
You
watched
can
the
hear the
third one.
words coming out of my mouth.
So
Is that
There's
the
one in
third one?
production
What's
right now.
the third one?
I think the third one they go. Do they go to China in the third one?
no, they
I
go to
thought that was
space.
the second one.
Space.
Chris
Rush
Tucker
Hour
made so much money on
Space.
those movies.
Is that the Old West one?
There's
No,
not
that
an
was
old
That's
West,
Shanghai Noon.
This
It's
is the same
Paris.
one.
They head to
One.
Paris.
Paris.
Oh, I
Okay.
never saw
Yes.
I never
Oui,
saw
oui.
that one.
Oh.
that. Okay.
Je suis à la bibliothèque.
Can't believe you got that. That wasn't even Chris Tucker. That was
You're a library?
Owen Wilson.
I'm
Owen
going to the
Wilson.
library.
Yeah,
Man, what's
Owen
Owen Wilson
Wilson.
been doing?
Skinwalkers. A High School Musical 2. Super Bad.
Superbad's great.
Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Never saw it.
That's the
Love Mr.
quality
Bean.
Bean's
movie.
amazing.
Everyone loves Mr.
amazing.
Bean.
Love Mr.
Chris. Balls of Fury.
Never saw it. I hate Mr. Bean.
Mm.
What?
Bean. Hate what?
Even
Someone
in-
Atkinson is a
You like
national
Rat Race?
treasure.
He was great in
He's
Rat
just
Race.
saying that.
You
I
do
hate
not hate
No
Mr.
one
Bean.
hates Mr.
Fucking
Bean.
hate him.
Rat Race was a classic.
You should just shut the fuck up, Chris. There's no way you can hate Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
All right, how about Halloween from 2007, the Rob Zombie version?
Oh, that's Chris's favorite movie.
I fucking hate
He
that.
celebrates his entire collection.
Celebrate his entire catalog. All right,
Yeah.
so our writer or our director from this film was the same guy who did the last film we watched, which was Gary Jones. But our writer for this was Steve Latshaw. And let me tell you about Steve Latshaw, man.
Steven
This guy.
Latshaw? He did
Steve
Biohazard
Latshaw.
the Alien Force, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did.
He's
He
done a
did
bunch of
Biohazard
stuff.
the Alien Force.
That movie
He's
rocks.
done tons of cool
Jacko.
movies.
Yeah. Jack.
He's got quite a few credits here.
Dude, they had the what was it, the
Yeah, the
uncut. They played it
Yeah.
here in
I
Harrisburg.
know,
Yeah.
I missed it.
Did they?
Jacko. Yeah.
I mean, he's got a ton of movies. His first actually was the Alien Force. There, Biohazard the Alien Force.
That's cool.
But we should check out some of his other movies. He has movies like this, Stranded.
Well, this
Dude,
is
they're-
what got
they're
us into
too
this
good.
place in the first. No,
It has
we
a
just watched Planet
3.1.
Raptor.
It's fine. Okay,
No,
I
we
know, but
should've
we need
watched-
to add some of his more stuff. This is Michael Doodley Cops.
Michael Diddy.
You need to
It's
watch
got
Raptor
Ice
Island.
T. I mean, this is
Raptor
some real
Island's
stuff
what we
right here.
need.
Wait,
Chris.
Ice T's in this shit?
Ice T and
Make
Diddley
it big,
Cops.
Aaron. You know what I want. I want you to make it big.
Now it's too
Oh,
big.
it's an artisan
Ah.
movie?
Oh,
This
for
is going to be like a
Christ's
real movie.
Why are we watching the smallest trailer ever?
Yeah, what the
of all
fuck,
time?
man?
This is some bullshit.
Can't you
Our
make his
IT,
whole screen
turn
big?
the, so we can
They
hear
spelled
it.
distant wrong.
It's a good
and it's-
sign.
This
All
looks
right, this
amazing.
looks-
Ice
this
T.
looks-
That looks pretty
Diddley
cool.
Cops.
This looks pretty
Yes.
good. This
Does
looks
it
pretty
look
good.
cool?
Oh,
So
man.
we gotta check that
Yeah.
out. Yes, it does. It does.
3.1
Look at
out
this.
of 10.
Add to watch list. Ah, shit, I forgot to sign it. All right. We have Scorcher starring one Rucker Hauer.
Ooh.
Do you see who else is in here?
John Rhys Davies.
And
Who is that?
It's way too
Well,
small to read.
Is that the guy from?
Derek
Chris-
Martin
DeCascos.
DeCascos.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that
God damn it,
was,
Chris, you have
Uncle
one
Jesse.
job.
Why is Chris full
Why is
screen?
Chris big?
What
I
did
didn't want
do?
him to be full screen. There we go.
There we go.
Now you can see some shit. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. So we should check that out.
Yeah.
We're trying. It's like a natural disaster movie, which is just going to be a blast. So.
Oh,
It
yeah.
says-
What year did that
it says
come out?
with
One of those.
Rutger Hauer. I don't know.
2002. That might be pretty
Well,
entertaining.
there's another cover too. You probably can see. There you go.
That's
Oh,
when
my.
all the disaster movies were coming out.
he's like a dork. Dorkerhauer. What the hell happened to him? He's so cool.
Dorker Hauer.
Dorker.
He also has things like Gale Force with Treat
Wow.
Williams.
Dude, I'd
This
watch
is directed by Jim Wynorski too.
Oh.
Dude,
Treat
that looks
Williams.
Sweet.
Oh boy.
Yep. So we should check that
Remember
one
when
out.
they try to substitute Keanu Reeves with Treat Williams? Treat Williams
Okay.
is no substitute for
This
Keanu
one we probably
Reeves.
don't want to watch. This has
Michael
Tom
Dudley
Arnold
Cobb.
and Ice
Tom
T.
Arnold.
Oh, Tom Arnold.
And Ice-T again.
Yeah.
Boy.
No, I
Yep.
want to see this. We
This
should watch
sounds-
a fire movie.
This sounds
fire.
absolutely
Man.
amazing. A
Extreme
scientist
limit.
recovers
Nikola
a powerful
Tesla.
weapon created by inventor Nikola Tesla. I mean, I don't know why.
You can't go wrong there.
I hope people get electrocuted.
That'd be cool.
It's like an electric gun. That'd be sweet.
Wonder what the weapon is?
What was that?
in a snow movie where they're climbing a mountain.
Yeah, I mean this is our plane movie of the year. Right
Nah,
now.
we're not watching
Submerged.
Coolio.
We're not
Oh
watching
my
plane
goodness.
movies.
We are
You
watching.
guys-
We got to get
Chris,
back in the
you better
plane
prepare.
movies.
You guys
Prepare
like
for
plane?
impact.
No,
Impact.
I can't.
Prepare
That
for
would
impact.
traumatize me. I have to go on a plane in a couple.
We'll watch it when you come back.
Maxwell Caulfield. Oh my
Yeah, Maxwell
goodness.
Caulfield. Yep.
Brent Huff.
Isn't that from that movie? That book? I read that book.
Fred
Okay.
Olin
Red
Ray.
Olin Ray.
Here we go. Jeff Fahey and Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson. Oh,
boy.
my god.
Oh man.
We gotta
Never
watch some of
surrender.
these. We have to watch these movies.
Yeah.
Whoa, Mega
Mega
Rats.
Rats.
Ungriff.
It's Harrisburg.
Who's in this one?
The Harrisburg, Pennsylvania story.
Bruce Davidson. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we should watch this.
Why, Chris?
You got a thing for Hawaiian shirts, huh?
This is Chris. This is Chris in a week trying to read the script as they film the movie.
Probably, yeah.
The
100%.
director's like, what are you doing?
That looks like budget Seth MacFarlane right there.
That looks like George Costanza.
This movie looks like
What?
something.
Oh.
Bad CG.
We are totally checking that one out too.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
Anyways,
is Mega Rats and Killer Shrews the same movie?
It might be.
yes,
I think
I
it
hope
is.
so.
same movie. So, anyways, we got a lot of cool stuff to check out. I'm not going to get into any detail here, but let's get moving on.
I have one last. Why is there an alien on the cover for this movie?
Well, there was an alien for a little bit.
Oh, my
Was there?
gosh.
Well, yeah, there was the bug
The
dude.
like bug guy.
But it looks like a gray alien on
Yeah.
the cover.
Who's
Yeah,
the-
the alien
who's the
doesn't
bug?
fit.
Who's the bug guy from Space Ghost?
Coast to coast.
Mardoc?
I don't remember.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did look like that.
He was in
Murdoch?
this movie.
Murdoch.
Did you guys never watch that?
What's
so.
the movie?
I used to watch it
Classic
with you,
Adult Swim.
Spiv. We watched it together.
Exactly, Chris.
Really?
Before Chris was too cool for school.
Before
too
you started
cool.
growing a
Asked me to
beard.
hang out with him, and then he would also help me by driving me to the airport when I needed to be driven to the airport, like in the olden days. That's all I'm
Just
saying.
drive your damn car and park.
Chris,
it
if you didn't live like an hour away, I
Man,
would
long
drive
term
you to the
parking's so
airport.
cheap. It's like $4
Yeah.
or $5 a day. Like
How far are you from the
It's,
airport?
what? What airport are you talking about?
It's
AJ?
$25
$25 a
Philadelphia.
day.
Philadelphia long-term parking is like $16 a day.
what? I guess it depends
Yeah.
which lot you're
Uber.
in, I think.
No,
Uber
the,
it.
Yeah,
the
take an
official
Uber.
airport.
No, you go to the
Uber?
one way out past the highway.
you go to the one in like
You take
Downingtown.
3 buses to get back.
I'll ask my
Park at the
good
one in
friend.
Lancaster.
I'll ask my good friend Ian to drive me.
There you go.
Yeah, he
Right.
lives closer
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
That makes a
You
hell of
guys
a lot
could
more
do a
sense.
podcast on the way to the airport.
You want AJ to drive 2 hours to your house to drive you to the airport?
I'd do it for him.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
Didn't
but
even
I'd
help
say
me
I would and then
move.
come up with some excuse later, which is at least some effort. Is all I'm
It's
saying.
true. It's true.
All right, time to move
I'd
on.
lie right to your face.
Oh, sure, I'll be there at
Don't
9
you
o'clock.
forget it.
That'd be the
Well, I need to
worst.
be-
Not showing
I-
up for an airport ride.
Time to move
Oh.
on.
Time to move
Talk about
on.
Raptor Planet. So here we go. Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmoonnightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow.
Patreones.
We are back.
Back
AJ.
again.
What did you think of the 2007 action hit Raptor Planet? Planet Raptor.
Planet Raptor.
Yeah, I mean, I was here for it. I'm not like a super dinosaur fan or anything like that, but when there's dinosaurs on a planet and it's science fiction, like how can you not like enjoy it a little bit? You know, as soon as they beamed down Star Trek style, I was kind of on
God,
board. You know, this
yes.
kind of plays out like a Star Trek episode.
Beat
a
me
little
down,
bit,
Peppy.
which is really fun. I enjoyed it. I thought there were some good things about it. You know, the writing and dialogue was pretty terrible, and there were some also bad sides to it. But all in all, pretty entertaining.
Big fan. Okay. Big fan. Aaron, what'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much along the same lines as AJ. This is obviously made for TV cheese, and it does that well. I think my only real problem is they didn't need the CGI dinosaurs because the practicals look cool, and they should have just stuck with that and showed less of them. I don't know where they got their sets from. I mean, half of it looks like mad,
The
but half of
Renaissance
it,
Fair.
yeah, I don't know, but it fits well for the storyline. I guess.
I think they wrote the story to fit the set.
I actually appreciate
All right,
that.
we
Yeah, I
have this
appreciate
set.
that.
What can we do here, guys?
Dinosaurs in space.
I
Yeah,
appreciate the
know.
adjustment in the writing, though. That's there's some points for that.
Yeah, it was clever use of existing resources.
Big fan. Big fan. Lindsay, what'd you think?
I'm kind of torn with this one. I like dinosaur movies a lot. I used to be a huge dinosaur nerd growing up, so I always loved dinosaur movies. This movie copied a lot of other movies, like Aliens, etc. Mostly Aliens. I liked the CG raptors because of how horrible they were.
Yeah,
They
like
would
video game
just they
style,
would
right?
drop
Just
they
stand there.
dropped so fast when they
Yeah.
died.
But they look
Yeah, they
worse than
just-
video game dinosaurs.
They were like
Oh,
ripped
they're
out of the Jurassic
horrible.
Park video game.
Oh yeah, they're horrible. The
white
frame
guys?
rate is super slow compared to everything else. At points they turn opaque. It's awesome. But I do have several times written in my notes, I'm getting bored.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
So
I think at one point, and I wanted to find it, maybe I was just imagining it, but I thought that the animation restarted on one of the Velociraptors.
yes, yes, it does.
Awesome.
It does.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
badass.
But well, I'll talk about it later. Never mind. I said my piece.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn with this one too. Like I felt like it would go up and down. We're like, okay, I really like this. This is exciting. There's a lot going on. And now, okay, we're all right, Pappy's being Pappy
Pappy's Pappy.
again.
Yeah, you shouldn't eat
He
those
was great.
potatoes.
And then everything would ramp up again and it would be fun to watch. And then it would kind of die off a little bit. Like it just needed to keep that energy level without those dips in between.
Fair.
Where did that dinosaur
Yes.
go?
Yeah,
Where
what-
did he go? He
That's-
showed up for one shot and then he's gone. I'm like,
That's
Dude,
where?
obviously from
The
another
energy
movie.
grenade. What do you expect?
Oh.
They blew him up with a grenade. He was vaporized. There was nothing.
But when
else.
they showed
was a
that
battery.
dinosaur again, it was a raptor.
I like
They
Yeah.
can
his
only
role.
steal the footage from another movie for so
It had to have
long.
been from another movie.
You
Look
could
at
only
it.
have it for a few seconds.
Because that looks more like a Rex
Yeah,
type.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
well, it has
dinosaur.
the, the things like an
It was
Allosaurus
huge.
or
Yeah.
It
whatever.
was giant.
Yeah, little Allosaurus too.
Spiv,
Ouch.
are you
Yeah.
much like a Natalie Imbruglia
Am I
song?
torn? No, I thought this
Yeah.
movie was a pile
Wow.
of trash.
Oh.
I mean, how do
Wow.
you have a planet full of raptors and you make a boring movie?
Wow.
Fail, man, fail.
Well, is it the movie's fault, or is
You're
that
certainly not
fact
the
that
Pappy of this podcast.
Raptors are boring, Spiv.
Maybe a little of both, Chris.
I don't know, Spiv. You sound like kissing cousins at an Alabama gun show right now.
There are some great lines in this movie. I gotta give it that. There
When
was
he
some
walks
walks
great
into the
lines.
dungeon,
Here
he's like,
there
all I
be
need is a woman.
dragons.
Why, all we need is some girls. What was that?
Pappy
Um,
said most of the
Yeah, they were.
the killer
Peter
lines.
Jason was amazing.
Oh,
He saved
Pappy
the
had a
movie.
juggalo tattoo.
Yeah, what's with the Hatchet Man tattoo? I was like, what the
we'll get the Pappy. We got lots to talk about.
We gotta talk about Pappy, yes.
Yeah. What'd you think, Chris?
Not a fan, huh?
No.
Yeah,
no.
this movie, it was like a hobbled together film out of other whatever they could find.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right? That's how it
basically.
felt. And they justified it a lot of times in the story, which I appreciated. We're in this. Why I forget why the justification for it being emitted.
This is why we have all these crappy weapons.
they mention
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
justified
No,
why
they-
they had
they-
all the random crappy
Well, the
weapons.
budget
Oh,
isn't
they
there.
did. The writer did a good job of writing around
Mhm.
what they had available.
Yeah,
He
Cover
did
the
a good
tracks.
job.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's important.
Well, the
And
aliens
it-
went to Earth on a tourist visit, and they liked
Yeah.
Elizabethan England. So
Exactly, and that's the fun part. Was like, and then the bug alien guy. Like none of it goes together. At all.
None of it
None of
at
it at
all.
all.
It's just like
No.
random things thrown in.
mhm.
So,
But don't
I
worry,
do-
she knows how to speak that bug
Yes.
language.
They explain it. They explain it. She
Later.
ate data cubes or whatever.
She had to learn all those
Well,
tapes.
We already had contact with them. That's how we somehow knew
Yeah.
their language. So
It's
that was
kinda-
the whole.
Is it
Mhm.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey where they're like, "I'll remind you to leave the thing here," and then they reach down and grab it?
Yeah.
It's like they would just explain things after they happened. Like, no, it's because of this that we never told you before. That's how we can do it.
But in a movie like this, I mean, that's fine.
That
It's
doesn't,
a
yeah, it
stupid
doesn't bother
movie,
me
yeah.
that much.
Honestly, I appreciate that they went through the effort to explain everything. I mean, it
Because
was
there's
all
knot
like
holes.
No,
it was all
Yeah.
pretty awful and dumb. like,
In a
But-
fun way.
but sort of in a fun way. I think the CGI is
It killed
almost
it for me.
insulting. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty.
Even for
It's
2000.
pretty
the
bad.
director did all the effects himself.
I love the
Really?
the
That's
one
That's
where
what it said in the credits. All
That's pretty cool.
dinosaur like special and practical effects were by the director. I thought that's what it
practicals were
The
said.
fine.
practical effects were fine.
The
yeah.
practicals were great. Yeah.
that,
The
that first
dinosaurs,
one.
though, oh,
Yeah,
man.
where his friend
The
gets
first
killed
raptor kill. Oh,
and he
Mhm.
shoots him and it's laying there, it's all pixelated and everyone has to stop and look at it. It's just like the same pixelated bad dinosaur on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
I'm like,
all over. Just
thought that was a good
instantly.
So
idea?
just
they fall over and they're still instantly still.
everyone
You know
has
what
to
they-
stop and look.
Did you guys ever play the game Trespasser? It came out like the late 90s.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because you could look down, you'd see your boobs.
Whoa.
It was like it was a dinosaur.
That's what you
game.
remember?
of course.
Granted, I was like 8 or something, or
You were
10 or
young.
12.
You were young.
was
But
a
it
light
was
gun
really
game,
weird.
right?
You used your mouse to control one arm, so you had to like try to grab things with your
Okay.
arm
That's
and
really
hold a
cool.
gun
Interesting.
and shoot stuff. It was really hard to play. But the dinosaurs back then in 1998 on a crappy computer game looked infinitely better.
They were
Yeah.
Like
than these.
Turok the dinosaur hunter. That
It's
kind
way
of shit.
before even that. Yeah. I mean, it was really cool back in the day. I mean, it didn't really run on anybody's computers, but
I
it was
think
such a
the
cool
issue-
game.
I think the issue with these CGI dinosaurs is when they like have 2 of them and they're doing the exact same animation
Mhm.
and the
Yeah.
repeating of the animations
Yeah,
all the
right next
time.
to
each
It's just
other.
like, it's like what do I can get into the practical dinosaur effect.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't look real at all.
Well, because they
but, like,
utilize the practical really well too.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
but these are just so obviously bad. Like that practical there is
Yeah.
great.
It's great.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
And they
But-
don't show too much of it. They light it
Mm-mm.
properly.
Yeah.
No,
They
it's
do,
just
the
enough.
practical's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did they go so overboard with the one animated raptor?
I don't know, man.
Why, Spiv?
Copy and paste, Chris. Copy and paste.
Choices are made.
But
Yeah,
then,
makes no sense.
did you watch the BTS like right before the credits?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
There's moments where like the actors are shooting blanks and stuff. Like they
Yeah.
went to the effort
They're
of
going
that.
choo-choo-choo-choo, choo-choo-choo-choo.
Their standard formation and stuff, where they're running around and rolling and juking, and they look so ridiculous.
But I think that
the
actually makes
one-arm
sense now.
shotgun stuff,
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
like you have 2 functioning
So
arms. What are you
stupid.
doing?
But it doesn't. It looks
Literally-
so cool when you do
It
it
looks
that
cool,
way.
but it's
Gun
not
into
very
the arm.
realistic. 'Cause
Okay, I understand what happened here because the actors do react to these CGI dinosaurs as best as they can. So what must have occurred was that this director convinced everyone that he knows how to create CGI raptors, and then he clearly fucking doesn't after the fact.
Wow.
I got this, guys.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
if
you
were
probably
to
have a good
replace-
idea.
If you would replace those CGI raptors with better looking ones,
it would have made a
it's
bot.
fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
Mhm.
probably only had the one, like, dinosaur head. You know what I mean? Like, you know how
Honestly,
stuff works.
even if they looked just as shitty, but they had different sets of animation or something,
Yeah.
that could have made it better too. They just all do the same thing all the time.
They did play a lot of, like, first-person perspective, which I thought was fun. Like, you can get away with a lot of
Mhm.
that, too, with
Monster
mixed
vision.
when you don't have the frame
Yeah.
reference. Yeah.
Because they did do some gore, and at times the gore was decent.
They ripped off 2 heads.
Yeah,
It was
they did.
great.
Yeah, which is cool.
It did.
The other problem is the lead actor man is he's
Smug son of a
he's,
bitch.
I guess our protagonist,
The
but he
main
has this
guy?
whole backstory with his wife being killed, and then it's ultimately revealed that the captain of the spaceship
Captain
is
That
responsible
beamed
for it.
them down. Yeah.
But
Bakewell.
but this captain guy and this guy are never in a scene or room together.
Nope.
Like
Till
they
the
talk to
end.
each other,
Well, until
but
the
that's
end,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably shooting in completely different locations.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't think they ever saw each other.
Well, and
So-
he hates scientists because they got his wife killed, but wasn't his wife a scientist?
Mhm.
Well, he thought the scientist like double crossed her, but it was really
Right.
the captain.
Yes.
Captain Bakewell.
Was-
Captain
Bakewell,
Bakewell.
yeah.
Can
Should
we
have
talk
added some
about
more
our
baking soda.
our crew of
Misfits?
adventurers here?
Yeah, I want to talk about the
Okay.
characters.
Can we start with
have
Ted Raimi and
scientists
his
can't act.
inoculation tool and how
Oh
he just
my
randomly
God.
pokes people in random places?
And there's no sound effect for it. That drove me nuts. There's no
Well, I-
little pneumatic sound
Couldn't
for
anybody
that
be
thing.
one, like-
He went neck with all the soldiers, and my
then-
thinking was because they had body armor on.
Mm.
That
They just
that he
had
couldn't.
had regular clothes, fatigue.
Oh,
on. It
Well, I
wasn't
know,
anything.
but
Speaking
that
of-
was
And he didn't sterilize it between people.
no. It's just
It's the
person to
future,
person.
Lindsay.
It's the future. You don't have to sterilize.
Self-sterilizing injection.
How come it
guns.
didn't make any noise when it was injected into people?
That was my
They forgot.
issue.
Yeah.
You need that little
It's so
pneumatic.
awkward.
They
like
blew
you
the
couldn't
budget
even
on
be
these
bothered to put
raptors.
a sound effect.
You do
in
like
for
the
it,
Star Trek
you know?
sound. That's
Yeah, it's just a little sound.
just
yeah.
a little bit would help it feel much more realistic.
Uh-huh.
It's that
Little
extra polish. The
CO2.
movie's missing that.
Yeah, little CO2.
What did you guys think about the scientists' costumes?
They weren't bad. They didn't bother me. They looked
They were bad.
futuristic.
Yeah.
The scenes were in odd locations sometimes, but otherwise they were
They
fine.
fit.
I mean,
Because I mean, they looked like a uniform. Because all the
Yeah.
men were the same, and then our
Mhm.
female protagonist was different because she has boobs.
right? They,
I thought
Yeah, right. They had to sculpt that in.
you have to
Yes.
start sewing
It's
in
very
the boob
critical.
location. That's the
Oh,
only
we're
place
talking about
for
her
a scene.
awful like clothing.
Thank you, Chris. I
prop,
thought they were awful. Yeah.
I don't think they're awful. I
They,
just
they
think
were
they're
poorly
cheesy.
made. They didn't fit right.
They didn't fit her at all. It was so awkward looking.
Yeah. One of the guys
Yep.
too, with like the weird like.
The patches are
Rings or
pulling and stuff, and
It's bad.
it's just
It
the
is very
material.
nice.
They sewed patches
Yeah, wrong.
to really thin material.
Why is Pappy still a Marine? He's
Hey,
like
don't be
65 years
Marines
old and,
never
and
say die.
super out of shape.
He really wants to eat those MREs.
I just
There he is.
Ah,
Damn
mashed
it.
potatoes.
he should be retired, sit on a beach somewhere.
When I was watching this, go ahead if you're going to talk about Pappy.
No, I was just gonna ask about the food that they found. Was
Talk
that
about
on the
that.
planet that they?
Yeah,
I
I
was-
just kind of showed up. Yeah.
I think they had stuff. They had supplies, right?
Yeah, they
Well,
had
no,
like the
because they
food
were talking
bars.
about how it was like real food, and they
Oh
hadn't
yeah,
had it in
that's
so
that's the
long.
MREs. For some reason,
Yeah.
60-year-old MREs are real food and
Yeah.
still are edible.
Well, so maybe they just drink like
I think
nutritional.
they said something about
Goo or
like a
something.
a
Slurries.
protein
Slurry.
bar thing, kind of
Mm-hmm.
something,
God, that would suck.
but they only referenced it once.
I thought the bad mashed potatoes were going to kill Pappy there until we learned it was raptor venom.
Yeah,
right?
poisonous
Foaming at the
raptors.
mouth.
Mm.
I mean,
Chris,
these
were you
aren't
scared?
raptors from Earth, so they could be poisonous.
Were you scared when we thought Pappy was gonna die?
Dude, I
He was,
thought
he was my favorite.
Because he was the
character.
one of the more interesting thing
Yeah.
happening in the
I was
movie.
worried, you know.
I thought he was going to have a raptor burst out of his chest, and I was
That would have been.
kinda
I thought he was
excited.
going to turn into a raptor
Raptor?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
because
because
the
that's why
thing
he
of it
injected him.
is there's nobody on this planet.
Nothing.
No.
Yeah, except
It's
raptors.
just that it looks like everything's abandoned.
So
So,
what
it was
do they
like,
eat?
what happened? If they ate all the people, there'd be blood, but there's no blood.
Blood
so I was
anywhere,
like, then the
no
people had to
corpses,
become the
no
raptors.
bones.
Is where my thought went.
Yeah, I was thinking that once too.
And then when Pappy was having a heart attack, I was like, "Up, here it
Seizure.
comes,"
Yep.
but it never happens.
Mhm.
And around, there was a couple moments in this movie where I thought, and I'm wrong, but I thought, oh, this is like Prometheus. Like Prometheus must have
Little
just
bit.
come out, and they were ripping off some of the storyline with the
Mm.
statues, and these are some alien creatures.
It
or
was a lot
whatever.
of aliens plot
Yeah.
points,
And there was
in
aliens
these
plot points,
movies,
but
yeah.
Prometheus came out a lot later, so Prometheus actually
Yeah, that was
ripped
like
off Raptor
2014 or
Planet.
something.
Could be.
Mm.
Let's listen to a little of this acting, though.
I watched a band of indie traders shove them into an outside airlock. Then they opened the door to Martian atmosphere. I was 14. And the bastards made me watch.
She's only
Heavy.
14, Chris.
Award winning.
Heavy
That
stuff.
music
Oscars.
reminded me of Prometheus too. That's
Really?
why I put that clip. Yeah.
I feel like Star Trek or something.
It felt Star Trekky. I
Yeah.
mean, this did feel like a Star Trek kind of budget level, like an episode budget level, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Stargate SG-1.
Yeah, well, it's because
I know,
it
low
has that more modern
all that
look to it.
CG.
Yeah. This probably was
Richard
a Sci-Fi
Dean
Channel
Anderson.
thing, right?
Yeah, if Richard Dean Anderson was in this,
Yeah, it's definitely Sci-Fi Channel.
it was definitely made
I,
for TV. There were even like fade outs for commercial breaks at
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it was. It's a TV movie.
Mm.
The other people that are there, the only ones that I remember is the woman, the tough,
The tough
stereotypical
woman.
tough
Who
woman,
Yeah, yeah.
Marine. You know, she
Yeah,
doesn't
she was
take any
cool.
shit.
And she never talked at all. until she
Yeah, because her
talked.
name's Jack too.
Jack.
She's
Yeah,
got a manly name.
Hmm
Yeah.
And she tells that one guy, what does she say? Oh, I'm not in the mood for your seduction. And then she smacks him.
Hmm.
I say that a lot.
Says that to the one guy. Yeah.
But the
Pretty
other two
badass.
guys, were there 2 or 3 more? I don't even remember.
Yeah, there was a
No.
couple. I mean, there was a few that were
They
kind of
don't
like just
have
fodder.
characters.
Just
that died,
fodder, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Was one
We had
Jose?
the one guy right with
When
the
they're-
like bleached eyebrow or whatever going on.
Yeah.
When they're in the castle for the first time, like eating the food and stuff, why do they even bother having a guard outside?
Yeah, I
Just
didn't
board
understand
it
That
up,
why.
doesn't
yeah.
do anything for them.
Well, they like
close
they're
So
in a
more people can
castle.
die.
Yeah, like
Right.
they kept putting themselves in
Raptor
such dangerous
food.
situations when they're in a castle. It's like
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
But there's
Whatever.
no doors to the castle.
Right.
Well, there was one, but
there
the
was kind of
raptor knocked it
outside
down.
doors.
Remember that raptor was hiding in that castle
And if you're
closet?
gonna have somebody in guard, they probably should be able to shoot. There's so many times
Yeah, they
that they're just
wasted a lot of
unloading
bullets.
ammo and not hitting anything.
Yeah,
Cool
sometimes
BFG.
sometimes they'd shoot the raptors and they'd instantly die. And
Mhm.
other times they'd shoot them with like 800 bullets and they wouldn't even be hurt.
Right. Or they get
One-
a little red mark.
Maybe
Yeah.
some are older. than
One
others.
time, Mace, the main guy, shot the same raptor in the eye 4 times
Mhm.
with the same little blood effect.
Yep.
That's
coming.
ridiculous.
So did
Predator
dies.
Raptor is the same guys, even though they're 100% look exactly the same and animate exactly the
It
same.
costs money to animate.
Yeah, you know,
Mate.
weird choices were made.
What movie was that?
I don't know.
That was that
It was a
prison
shower
movie.
That
scene.
prison
Yeah.
electrocution
Oh my
thing.
God.
Animate it.
I don't know.
Animate.
I
That's
don't
a
think
great
Rebecca
movie.
was there because I made some awful game, I think.
Is
I
it
like
a butt
this.
or is it Botox?
I think it was something like that.
I like my dinosaur meat well done. Can't help him now. Come on. Come on.
Poor Pappy.
See, because that's pulled right out of Aliens. The whole Space Marine
Yep.
things is pulled right out of Aliens.
Yeah.
They're going after a
Yeah.
distress signal,
Yeah.
like out of Aliens.
There's just no Ripley. We needed an instinct,
Well,
like
there's
a
a
child
Pappy.
alien.
Happy.
There's a Pappy.
Happy.
You're in trouble when Pappy's your favorite character in the movie.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
time. Oh, and she even has the little motion detector thing.
Oh my God,
where
yeah.
and they don't show it till the end.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
hard,
it's
like
terrible.
when they were sitting there in the night, like, and then like, you know, it's like an hour and 20 minutes in the movie, they start trying to develop characters. I was like, what the fuck is
Too late
this?
now.
It's too late, guys.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is this guy?
It's like, why are
should be
you
over.
trying to hook up with someone in the middle of you're on a raptor
That's
planet?
yeah.
It's not time
They
to
just-
start a relationship.
Don't raptors.
It might be the last time, all right?
Yeah, you gotta get one more in.
It's like being at a Renaissance fair.
That was cool.
That was funny.
That's the bloopers, yeah.
Ted Raimi. What
And they
about
went
the
right
alien?
into the bloopers at the end too. The alien,
That-
the bug dude.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
We have to
It was
talk to him quickly.
bizarre.
He's dying.
Yes.
Dude, he
And then
just,
she
he
checks
just
her
keeled
pulse.
over.
Like she knows the
Yeah.
anatomy of this thing.
Yeah.
What?
Mm.
Makes
Oh,
no
he's
sense.
dead.
She checked his balls? What did you say?
Pulse. Pulse.
Chris hears what he wants to hear.
Because you can check the pulse on an insect.
Yeah.
That's true.
Uh,
Um,
Got a
Gotta
thing for
rub their thorax or
exoskeletons.
something.
It's all about the
Don't you
guys.
worry about that. I'll be rubbing that thorax. They do reveal that like ultimately these Marines were sent there as a field test against the Raptors.
Yeah, because that's the other aliens aspect.
Well, they
because
should have had
want
him
them
like
as
try
a
to bring.
weapon.
We needed Paul Reiser to bring him back.
But then
We
why
have
are they
kind of
sending
a-
him with like shitty weapons? If it's like supposed to be a field test.
Well, and
It's
they inject them, but we think it's the
it's not a
anti-raptor
field test,
venom,
though.
but it's like a strength thing.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
Just
It's
to
like
keep them
it's
going.
steroids, basically.
But we don't get any special powers either.
Inject 'em
though.
with
They don't get any
steroids.
superhuman strength or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple things. Aaron said we need a Paul Reiser character. I'd argue that was supposed to be Ted Raimi's
It was
character.
Ted Raimi, but we didn't have a plot scenario where they were trying to like capture a raptor and bring it back or something.
That would have been cool.
Well, he was infecting them with the thing into Pappy
Dino
and shit.
DNA.
I wasn't
Clever
even clear
girl.
why they went to the planet in the first place. I mean, there was a distress signal, but then they like were looking for something, and then they found that
They wanted,
battery.
yeah, because they
and-
were on that. They were doing a test. It
And
was
I
If
like
I live
how
on a
alien
planet and it looks like a
technology-
Renaissance festival, I'm like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm
We know
out.
AJ would stick around.
well,
So
because
this is a bad Star Trek episode.
the
Right.
tough
It's
the
what it
tough
is,
lady
yeah.
Marine somehow
Jack.
when they first go explore into the statue room and they find the distress beacon thing,
Mhm.
but somehow she's able to turn that into a weapon.
She
Yeah.
overloads the
'Cause
power
she-
cells.
and
I
how
didn't
come, like,
understand any
quantum
of that.
nano fusion
Why
technology.
is alien tech just the same as like?
That's
human
because you're not a
technology?
scientist.
Well, there's some
Neither was
aspects to
she.
that.
She
Jack's
was one of
not
the
a
Marines.
scientist.
Physics are
Yeah.
physics, right?
Chris says that and just
Didn't make
leaves.
sense. Yeah, he's like, fuck this.
I
I'm
just
not
like
doing
you're not
it.
a scientist.
She's talking to the scientist
Show
about it. She's
you
like,
guys.
it could just be some retrograde fusion reaction, and the scientist is like, yup. It makes sense. Like they're trying to be cheesy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those kind of details don't
Yeah.
matter in a movie like this.
No.
No, and really the only parts that bored me was just when they were just sitting around reloading their weapons or eating or
Yeah.
talking
There's a lot of
about
Or
It's slowed
causing
down.
things.
It does
Causing
slow
a
down
volcanic
heavily.
eruption with C4.
Yeah.
I wanted to see
that
them like
came out of
explore, like,
nowhere.
Why didn't they explore the castle more and like I don't know.
Because the castle was fully CG, AJ.
It's a bummer.
They had that.
But I mean, it
Renaissance
did
Fair
have a
Village.
couple recognizable faces in it. It had the chick
It had
from
Ted Raimi.
well, Ted Raimi, and then
Yeah.
Vanessa Angel. She was in Kingpin, and she was in the
Yeah.
Weird Science TV show. And then Mace, he was Manny from Scarface,
That's right.
Oh, that's
and
right.
he's been in
other
a
stuff,
bunch
too.
of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Was-
mostly
see a cat.
disappointing.
Welcome back, Chris.
Stop playing with your pussy, Chris.
Olivia.
She's cool. Did she come with you? We can't hear you, dude.
Yes.
I'm like,
She's come with you?
Yes.
Cool.
Let's talk about the end. Because
That's my favorite
we
part.
have this whole moment
Mhm.
where they're being surrounded, the
Yeah.
climactic moment. The captain of the ship doesn't want to bring them up
Can
all
we-
at once.
Can we talk about how the dinosaurs are going not towards
They're
them?
going in the alley.
the alley.
They're going
The
through the
Renaissance
walls.
alley.
They're going
they-
to
they
a
do go
club
through the
that's back.
walls
The
as well.
The
entrance
set's
is back there in
only
the alley.
one street, everybody.
Yeah,
It's only one street. That's set.
They're
But-
going like 4 feet to the right.
But the whole moment is supposed to be like, oh, are they going to beam him up or is he going to beam up one at a time? And who's going to survive?
You
And it's
don't
like-
get to see.
You don't
it.
get
And then
to
all of
see
a
it.
sudden,
No,
nothing
they're just-
happens and they're just
they're
in the
just
elevator.
there.
They're just there.
I guess they
Done.
just want to build
a
the
good transition,
suspense
though.
to see
Tension.
if they.
All the
Great.
tension.
Great transition, though.
hmm
It's a hard
Boom.
cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's with the
Oh.
raptor cave? I don't remember that.
It's their nest.
They blow it
Yeah,
up. They
that's
blow up the
where they-
volcano.
It's the Indian burial ground, Chris. They they build on top of the burial ground.
It's the end of
Is this
Godzilla
poltergeist?
1997.
Do you think if there was a raptor brought back right now and we shot that thing with a machine gun, it would be like, okay? You
No.
think they just
Fuck
die
no.
immediately?
Mm-mm.
So, like, how is this
They're
a
a big
test?
chicken, basically.
They have the technology to fly across the universe to teleport people,
Yeah.
okay?
And,
And,
they
somehow,
give them 100-year-old
Well,
guns.
they do they comment about not having laser weapons or something.
yeah.
They make a comment about why they don't have them, as a justification because it's a cheap movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I mean, they do that, but their explanation is not great.
It's terrible.
It was
It's like
budget
tongue in
reasons.
cheek.
Well,
Like,
because
yeah.
the way that they talk, they make it sound like this is like way in the future.
Oh, it
It's
has to be.
it's
for the
supposed to be
travel.
2066.
Yeah. So
No way.
and the head guy gives an example about the weapons, like why they're still using the weapons we use today. He's like, well, they started using the B-52 or whatever, some bomber
60 years ago or
60 years ago, and then they still used them. It's like, yeah, but this is like 600 years. They wouldn't
Yeah.
even be usable anymore unless they just keep producing them. But it just doesn't
Oh
make
no,
sense.
no, it's
Minor
20.
details.
It's 2066. It's
Yeah,
only
makes
60
no
years
sense.
in the future.
Only 60 years in the future.
Okay.
But I'm
But-
sure
but also-
600 years in the future, we still will be feeding our military those awful MREs. That is
And-
realistic,
and they'll say 1957
Well, no, those are from
on the
60
package.
years in the past.
right?
Things last forever.
I don't know. I bought into it. I bought it. I was like, that makes,
No,
that's 100%
you
sense.
do with a movie like this. You do. It's just fun to pick it apart.
Some of the sets were kind of
She's
fun.
so funny. She's like,
You know, I was actually surprised by
super
the
serious.
set, by how large it looked.
I know.
Yeah, it looks
That was
cool.
actually pretty cool.
Look at
I
that.
appreciated that they went to gray instead of yellow when they went to the
Yes.
castle.
Did feel different.
That's
Did feel
pretty
different.
It was
sweet.
all yellow.
And there's one shot where they're going back outside when the raptors attack again, where like it's one pan and the color template just changes.
Yeah. You should
Blue-
hire this
blue
guy
to
to
yellow.
do color correction on transient.
Right. Maybe you could throw some raptors in there too.
He probably still has that model. Some of them raptors just like walk into each other and morph into each other, flip into each other.
Yeah, clippings in there.
One
spaceship.
of
Is
them
that Jim Parsons?
looks like
Yeah,
him.
that's
Bazinga.
Sheldon, the zinger.
It looks like one of the aliens from Galaxy Quest.
Yeah,
It
yeah, that's
does.
what
The,
I thought.
the uniform and everything.
I love
Yeah.
Galaxy
That's a
Quest.
classic movie.
Great movie.
I love
Great.
that movie. So
Yeah.
good. I watched it last year
So
and it
good.
still holds up as
Yeah.
fantastic.
Mhm.
So, is there anything else with the Raptor Planet?
I wrote down some of the fun lines.
Did you have the Hansel and Gretel one?
There was something about
Didn't have-
crying
have
like
that.
a witch.
I think it was
got-
the first line Pappy said when they arrived. He's like, keep an eye out for Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
So it's like
Mhm.
a set, you know?
We did. I like my dinosaur meat. Well done. My favorite line in the whole movie was Ted Raimi's, where he's like, "Science isn't an exact science."
Science. Yes. Always great when you define things in a way. using
Yeah,
the
it's just like,
original
science
word. Yeah.
Isn't an exact science.
Yeah.
Simplify.
Fucking.
I like
Chuck-
the Here There
Piece of
Be
junk.
Dragons.
Here There Be
Here
Dragons. That's
Dar-
another good one.
What is that from? Is that a book or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's. Oh God, I
An
don't
old
remember.
one, right?
I have no idea.
I've
But
heard,
you're-
I've
Novel
heard that.
by James
Chris, you should get that
Owen.
tattooed like right under your stomach, Chris.
That is really funny.
Shut up, AJ.
If you do
Unless
it,
you're
if
gonna
you
drive
do
me
it
to the
this
airport,
week,
then-
you can have it done in time for the movie.
No, you got to do it
Oh,
in
God.
St. Louis.
I'll drive you to the Harrisburg airport if you meet me there.
There's a Harrisburg airport?
Yeah. It's a
I'm
great
going for that
Yeah.
godforsaken hellhole.
Parking's
full
a lot
of
cheaper,
rats.
that's for sure.
Dude, you live outside of Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is way better than Harrisburg. We're
That
not
is
even gonna
true.
get into
I
That
would
is,
agree
that is
there,
very
yeah.
true.
All right. Anything else?
No.
I don't think.
I want to
so.
see Raptor Island, man.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
this
I
is a sequel to
do.
that.
Yeah, I do. Because that's probably
I
going to be way
wanna-
better.
I don't know if I,
I
want
think
to.
it will. I think it will. Be
Lorenzo
better.
Lamas will carry it. That's for sure.
You don't want to see
How
where
can
it
the
get better
Raptors
than this?
originated?
You're not gonna get better than Peter Jason.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It might.
Who do you think's sexier, Lorenzo Lamas or Peter Jason in the 70s?
In
Peter
the
Jason.
70s,
Who?
no less.
Peter
I don't know.
Jesus.
I need some AI images
Pappy's
to look at.
Oh,
Pappy.
Pappy.
Guy from all those
Lorenzo
John Carpenter
Lamas,
movies.
but I don't know.
like a young
Yeah.
Peter
No,
Jason? Let's
Lorenzo
see here.
Lamas.
Okay,
Yeah,
He was
Peter Jason from
Renegade.
Prince of Darkness.
here's a hypothetical for you. If you had to have two first names for your name,
Yeah.
what would you choose?
Steve Paul.
Steve Paul.
That's a good one.
That sounds pretty generic. I
Yeah,
love
right?
that. Yeah, it's not bad.
Billy Ryan.
Billy Ryan.
Oh, that's good.
Billy Ryan is good. Damn.
What about Billy Ray?
That's really good.
Yeah, and
Rodney Ray.
Cyrus.
Rodney Ray.
No, our dad cannot be.
Rodney Ray.
Triple
It's like a
R.
wrestler's name or something.
Middle name
Jennifer
is Ray.
Scott.
Jennifer Scott.
Jennifer Scott.
No, that's
That
good.
sounds like a model or something.
No, thank you.
Early 90s supermodel. Jennifer
Yeah.
Scott.
Jennifer Scott.
Man, Peter Jason is in his 80s now, I think.
Dude is old, yeah.
Still acting?
Is he really?
I gotta pay the bills.
He's 78.
From the look of the outtakes and stuff they showed, it looked like they were all having fun.
Which is important for a movie like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were only on set for 4 days, so
Yeah, I'm sure it
didn't
was
get
a quick-
old.
Yeah.
You know?
4 days.
All right. Peter Jason actually has 262 acting credits with 10 upcoming.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But in Peter Jason's defense, thinking of like other actors that have transitioned to roles like that, we're thinking of the Tom Sizemores and the Michael Madsen.
Yeah.
Peter Jason like was good. Like he looked
Oh,
good.
yeah.
He looked healthy. He was old.
Yeah.
He
was into it,
He's
yeah.
having fun with it.
Exactly.
I think for some of these other guys, I think it's just like, all right,
I need a paycheck.
I need a paycheck. I'm gonna fucking
Right.
do this.
But this guy's
Yeah.
just like, I have nothing to lose and I enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I get that
Right.
approach. That's pretty awesome.
Cool. All right. AJ, would you recommend the Planet Raptor? Raptor Planet.
I think it depends on where you land with like your made for TV kind of movies. You know, we've been talking a lot about like we've been watching a number of these movies that are newer and kind of have this kind of look and tone to them. Out of those, this was pretty decent among those films. I mean, who doesn't like dinosaurs? Who doesn't like space? You know, like there's some good things in this movie, some really bad writing, and it's a little long. You know, I would have loved some more alien action, some more gore, and like you said, maybe just lose the CG dinosaurs. And I think it could have been a pretty good movie. But overall, yeah, I think it's not too bad. It's not my favorite, but I'm not like I didn't hate it. You know.
Aaron.
I have nothing else to add. That's pretty much my exact feelings about this movie.
Lindsay.
I would recommend it. There's enough fun in this movie. The gore is really good, and
Yeah.
the practicals is good. I enjoyed that a lot. And there's enough fun stuff. Yeah, it drags here and there, but it doesn't last too long to where you're like, "Fuck this movie." But yeah, I'd recommend it.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I'd recommend it too. It has enough positives to outweigh some of the stuff that kind of drags it down.
Like Spiff.
Oh.
That's a true statement.
Spiff, what'd you think?
Yeah, I think if you take out the CG dinosaurs and treat it more like Jaws, you know, where you don't see the shark for a long time.
They did show it very quickly.
They showed it immediately, like first
Yeah.
scene, and it's if that's what you have to show, don't show it. Yeah, I can't
I mean, you
recommend
showed
this
your
one, though.
bottom of your face.
Hey, man.
That's what you have to show.
It's less pixely than these dinosaurs. Yeah, I can't
Boo-boo, them a
recommend this one,
baby.
guys.
I think that's a good point, Spiv. Like, I think the CGI is funny, but it's so much of it that it's just like
It's half the movie.
It's too much
If
of it. Yeah.
if they would have, instead of, because they used like you said, a lot, and right away, if they would have used more of the practical shots
Yeah.
and then saved the CGI for
Yeah.
when like a bunch of raptors start attacking, something
or
like
just
that.
don't even show it. I mean, like the one guy gets killed in the beginning, just do it off screen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Leave it a mystery. What's killing?
Show
people.
the
That's
raptor
true.
foot. We'll get the idea.
Yep.
Tap it.
I'm glad they didn't overuse that because they were using it like 3-4 times right in a row. I was gonna start making tick marks every time they use that shot.
all right.
What was your opinion, Chris? You didn't give me
Yeah,
an
are
opinion.
you gonna recommend it?
Yeah. What the
Oh,
heck?
didn't I? I don't fucking
No.
know. I don't know. I got kind of bored with this one. I think there is
Wow.
some positives to it, and there's some fun stuff, but it just became redundant,
Oh.
and then it lost some of its charm because of that, and it got boring because of that as well.
That's very fair.
Very
I think
fair.
That's very fair.
So, but I do appreciate some of the effort they put in. Yeah, they tried to justify everything, or
They
something.
rip off 2 people's heads in this. That counts for something.
Yeah.
Counts for something.
Counts for something.
It's an interesting
All right.
rating scale you have there, Lindsay.
How many heads did they rip off?
2 heads
Head
off.
points.
Now, let's see. 2 heads. That means it's at least 4
Better than
stars.
one. 2 heads are better than one. That's what they say. That's what they say. Is there any alternate titles?
Just a couple.
Let's hear them.
Toe tapping tyrants, because we get a lot of close-ups of the dinosaur
dude.
tapping its claw.
Mhm.
Medieval. Renaissance scare.
Ooh,
And
nice.
Dino
good.
Boar.
I got Planet Raptor because obviously, and that's it.
That's
Anybody else, anybody else
I
have
like
any?
Renaissance Scare. That could be a good movie.
That
Mhm.
could
does
be
sound
a
cool.
movie. Slasher. at
trapped in the Renaissance
Yeah.
fair and you can't
Yeah.
get out and you start to
That's
go
itself.
crazy.
People getting jousted.
Sounds like my nightmare.
Oh my God, we got to make this.
Does anyone know anyone
Stars
who
Jack Black.
knows the owner of the Renaissance Fair?
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
they only
Renaissance
use
Fair?
it a few months a year. We
Yeah.
could get in there the rest of the time.
Right?
There you go.
No, it's a good
You
concept.
can use the giant chessboard and battle off creatures. It'd be cool.
Most of the cast are 1099, so they don't get paid very much at all.
No, they don't. They
Yeah.
don't.
How's that a bad thing for a movie?
Well, I'm just saying.
We're making the sequel to Knights. Or not Knights. What the hell is that movie?
Knight
The motorcycles?
Ride-
Night.
Was it
Knight
Knight
Rider.
Rider?
It was Nights or something. Whatever it was, the
It
one
was
AJ
AJ's
loves.
favorite one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, that was
All
a
right.
great movie.
Time to move on and play a game. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of up. Try your best and sloppy, and your conclusions are highly questionable. Shall we play?
All right. We're going to play a little game all about
Ooh.
velociraptors.
Yes.
We're gonna ace this one.
So, velociraptors were the size of what birds? Ostrich, chicken, turkey, or sparrow?
Turkey.
Chicken.
Ostrich.
Chicken.
Ostrich.
Ostrich.
And they used to say chicken, but I thought they said they were actually bigger.
It is a turkey.
Turkey.
What?
You guys.
Jurassic Park lied
Just-
to us?
Yep. Punt them across the way. And
Then again,
Yeah,
turkeys can be
That's not
aggressive as
scary
hell.
at all.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
There,
I
there
would
are
just step on it.
larger raptors, but
yeah, but
Yeah,
the
there's
velociraptor is not.
Deinonychus and the Utah raptor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utah raptors.
They could basically
those are,
be
those are
pets, is
more
what you're
Jurassic
saying.
Park raptors or Utah raptors.
What part of the world did velociraptors live in? Central Asia, Southern Africa, Eastern North America, or Western Europe?
Obviously, North
Western
America.
Europe.
That's where everything comes from.
Yeah, Central Asia.
That's where all the cool stuff comes from. No, I think it was Europe.
It's
Oh,
Central Asia.
Mm.
Oh, that's
Told you.
interesting.
Told you. Knew it all along.
I didn't know that, Chris.
In what year was the first velociraptor bone found?
The seven? Was it seven?
19.
Well, it was, what year was it? Was like
1898.
1972.
The RB Dragons.
1923.
When Columbus stopped to take a peek.
1923.
What?
You
Wow.
that you googling son of a bee.
I'm just a dinosaur expert.
Oh, bullshit. Now you're bullshitting. You're
Paleontologist.
totally bullshitting.
And I literally just guessed, picked a number out of the air. That's what it's pretty good. Honestly.
In what month is National Velociraptor Awareness Day celebrated?
Well, in our hearts, we practice it every day.
Today's
Why?
Yeah.
National
Oh,
Women's Day.
July.
August.
September.
January.
It is April.
Oh, nice,
up.
man.
The 19th
It's
specifically.
my birthday. That's cool.
We'll have to watch Carnosaur 3 or something on.
Fun.
We
Dude.
should do that. That's
Now we're in Brain Pearl then.
oh,
Brain
fucking
Pearl.
Brain Pearl.
Can we cancel
Oh,
Brain
shut the fuck up, people.
I tried
No one
to buy
likes this
some at
idea.
CVS, and they were
We
all
should bring
out.
back the religious will for April.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm excited for it, but I just
Thanks,
don't know
Lindsay.
how we're
Yeah.
gonna.
That is
Watch
the day
them?
of a show.
Well, not. I don't know.
I'm excited, but I don't.
Can we do a
know.
whole month of them? That's Okay.
Okay.
What dinosaur
It'll
did
be
the
fun.
Velociraptor especially target? Was it the Styracosaurus, Protoceratops, Pachyrhinosaurus, or Triceratops?
Pachyrhinosaurus.
Definitely
Give
not
me a C.
Triceratops.
C.
I'll go Styracosaurus.
It was the Protoceratops.
Ooh, man, look at that skull. That's pretty cool.
Is that
Yeah.
real fossils?
No.
Yeah.
That's staged.
No,
That's
it's
not
AI.
It's CG
Chat
from
It's
Gary.
a-
These are
deep-
two presidents.
It's deep fake, guys. It's
No,
deep fake.
they died in like a horrible
Trump and Obama.
volcano
Can't trust
explosion,
anything.
and they're
They did
holding
fight.
hands.
They
No.
were
Aw.
battling.
Comforting each other.
The raptor
they were
was
in
taking
love.
him out.
It's like that old couple on Titanic.
Yes.
They went down with the ship. How many million years ago did a Velociraptor live?
130.
Oh,
they were
millions?
Jurassic, right? So that's
80 million years ago.
130 million.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
130 million.
That's what I said.
140.
so far ago.
About 72
That's
million.
Oh, they were
I thought it was-
Cretaceous.
Yeah, they weren't Jurassic.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That guy
Jurassic
better be
Park
careful.
lied.
And there you go.
Nice game.
22
Wow.
million years ago. It's so long.
They had
And then we
feathers,
destroy the
too.
planet in about 200,000. Well, pretty much the last 100 years.
Well, we've
But
been
yeah.
around like
Yeah.
a million years or something.
What did you say? They had fingers, Biff?
They had feathers. They were completely
Feathers.
covered in feathers.
That's cool.
Mhm.
They
Not
were
all of
Most
them,
most of the bird dinosaurs were actually.
Uh-huh.
The smaller ones, yeah. I like
Some
a lot
of them
the bigger
think
ones.
even
Even the
like
bigger
T-Rex
ones, yeah.
had
Yeah.
feathers. Yeah.
Do we
Really?
really know what this shit looks
No,
like?
we have no idea.
They
No,
have-
we don't.
They have
No.
found feathers in the mud around them.
Yeah, and they
fossilized.
the
And they found like the
Feather comical,
holes
yeah.
where like the
Yeah, where the quills would go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because like when I've seen them like age up things, it never looks like what it's supposed to look like.
age
No,
progression.
Age it up.
it's a learning process. So
We were at
Unleash
the
Chat GPT on this, and then
yeah.
eventually we'll know what.
Oh, there you
dinosaurs
go. Yeah. And we were
It's
at
AIs.
the Leipzig Zoo when we were over in Germany, and they had a dinosaur exhibit thing going on. And yeah, the raptors all had feathers.
Mhm.
It was
That's cool.
weird to see. They were
Yeah, I-
life sized.
I showed my grandson. He's 7. We watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Nice. It's a classic.
He liked parts of it, and that scene where Pee-wee and what's the waitress lady that wants to go to Paris. They go into the dinosaur and watch the sunrise.
I don't remember it. It has
I haven't
been
seen it
years.
since I was
You don't
like
remember?
10.
Ah,
Well, there's these
jeez,
big
yeah.
there's these big dinosaur like statue things, like a roadside attraction thing, and they go in
Mhm.
one. And those showed up on screen, and my grandson says, "Ugh, they don't even have feathers." Like he was
Wow, he
confused by
already knew.
seeing a naked. It was like a
Mhm.
naked dinosaur to him. He was very confused by that.
But when we were kids, we didn't really know that. We were
Mm-mm.
told they were lizards, basically.
So you're saying that Planet Raptor was not scientifically accurate?
It was
Lindsay?
Aw.
Oh.
They could have
Ruined
covered up
that.
the pixels with the feathers.
right. Just have a guy, just stick a bunch of feathers
His,
in him.
I don't know. His desktop PC in 2008 probably couldn't render
We
that
just
many
got
things.
some turkeys. It would have been much more realistic.
Yeah, really.
Planet
So-
Just
Turkey.
put like
Some
take
turkeys.
like fucking
And glue up-
Velociraptor masks.
Right, yeah, exactly. And it just unleashed them. It would have been amazing.
Turkeys are fucking mean. They're
Yeah, they are.
mean.
They are.
Hate those
Yeah,
things.
that's why we eat them.
Then we'd probably eat raptors too.
We probably would.
Tastes like
All
chicken.
right, let's move on. Let's do some listener feedback. Here we go.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Immense. You tiny little immense. You precious little immense. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Escape from Death Block 13. Robert Bronzy. Randy MC. It's been a long time since I've interacted with the show, and I was glad to get back into it with everyone.
Nice.
This is seriously one of my absolute favorite podcasts. Thanks,
Aw.
Rand.
Nice.
That's very
Make
cool.
one
I
once.
appreciate that.
And I
man.
look forward to listening every week. Then
Yay.
this was the movie I come back to.
Oh no.
Is
It'll
there a
get better, we
form?
promise.
Is there a form I fill out for a Patreon refund?
I would like my refund
Ouch.
of $12,750.
Wait, didn't he recommend it though?
No.
No.
It was Matthew
Oh.
Pfeiffer, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I responded to him, of course. Said, we'll gladly process your BRNZ1 form for Patreon refund.
BRNZ.
The fee is $12,750.
That's funny.
Let's see. Chris Pollock. One of my closest friends is the old guy wizard that gets gunned
Really?
down.
No way, really?
He
That
was
guy was
also in The
great, too.
Axe Giant. He's known
Yeah.
Gary for years. He was friends with his son back when Gary and Robert Kurtzman left K&B Effects and started a facility in
So cool.
Ohio.
That's awesome.
The green screen location filming is because the prison facility behind the abandoned prison could not be filmed per law requirements.
Oh.
That's
So
interesting.
there you go. That makes sense. So, Chris, you need to hook us up with Gary Jones.
Yeah, man.
Get him on the show.
Mhm.
I need to?
No,
Yeah, you
not
know him,
you,
right?
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris
Oh.
Pollock.
I was like, what the hell am I supposed to fucking do that? Are you going to drive me to the airport? Somebody?
Jesus.
He'll come over from Ohio. It's no big deal. Joe McDonald, this movie was amazing. Movie of the year so far, but Planet Raptor might edge it out.
Nope.
Ooh.
No. No, it won't.
Marilyn Knepper says the movie was okay. Not as boring as Witchcraft 11.
That's fair.
Who would win in a
Yeah.
fight?
I already
Bronzy
forgot
or
Witchcraft
Mansquito?
11.
Mansquito.
Mansquito would
Fuck
count.
Bronzy.
Hands
Yeah.
Wait,
down.
correction. Mansquito.
Yeah, Mansquito.
Mansquito.
We have definitive proof. That's what it's called.
We do have
Mhm.
definitive proof.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's on the episode.
Okay,
I'll,
then.
I'll
Which
watch it.
Lindsay still hasn't watched the movie.
I will watch it.
You're full
You
of
should watch
I
the
will
movie.
watch it.
You're full of
Yeah.
shit.
I haven't any time.
I've been too busy
Yeah.
watching Oscar movies. First
Why
then I
would
come
you
to
go waste your
Planet
time doing
Raptor.
that?
Oh, boy. Hey, man. Baz Luhrmann and
It's
Elvis.
not
I don't know what half's going on in that one. Mike DeRosier, the movie was boring, then everything went crazy. It was so ridiculous that it was amazing.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate.
The ending is pretty insane in that movie. Yeah.
Mhm.
It came out of nowhere, that prison riot. I still think Mansquito was best so far. I thought this was a great bad movie.
Mansquito was pretty hard to beat.
And we have several.
Boogeyman?
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah.
Boogeyman. We didn't watch Boogeyman.
Yes,
That was
we
last
did.
year.
You didn't watch it,
It
but
was
everyone
I
else
didn't
did.
awful.
watch half the movies.
Yeah,
I'm
you
looking
never
at
did.
the
the
wheel.
show.
I think,
It's like
I think
standard.
there's 2 movies that are just on it.
Okay, then. We have several alternate titles for Escape from Death Block 13. Randy MC says Robert Bronzy in What's My Ethnicity?
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Astonishing
I mean-
stereotype theater.
I am Hungarian.
The Hungarian Hammer.
I like that. That's good.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Barbie's Maximum Security Dream House. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with Robert Bronzy.
That's good. I like
That
that.
was a good one.
Let's see. Taylor Ann has an alternate title. A prison movie in 2013.
Yes, yes, it is.
David Black alternate titles. Breakout when bought on Wish.
Hmm.
It took me a second to figure out what you were talking about there.
And The Green Screen Mile.
That's
That is
fucking.
pretty good.
That's
pretty
perfect.
good. That's
That's
pretty good. I
perfect.
like that.
And Sean's alternate title. Bronzy Scheme. You must.
Oh, I got it.
But
Like
to-
Ponzi
like
scheme.
Ponzi
Yes.
scheme. Yeah.
That's really
you
good.
must,
I
you
like
must
that.
put $12,750 in an envelope and send it to 10 of your best friends. That does it for our listener feedback on Escape from Death Block 13. If you want me to read your comments in my awesome comment reading voice, you have to leave it on our Planet Raptor video on YouTube.
No,
Back to
no
you,
voicemails.
Chris.
No voicemails this week.
Damn.
But you can
Oh,
leave one of
man.
those at bad-movie-night.com. Play it on the show. Consider doing that. But now it is time. And we all know what time that is.
Will. Will.
Oh,
Will.
In the wheel.
oh look at that wheel.
Holy shit.
Why can't I scroll the wheel?
Packed.
And did we take
Yeah.
off of fingernails because we picked it
Yes.
last
No.
week?
Yes.
No, they stay
Fingernails
on.
stay.
They stay
No,
forever.
stay.
We'll never
Here we
get to
go.
these other movies then.
Yes, we will. They're always available. They're always there.
Mm.
Oh, God.
It takes a while to spin up here.
Mhm.
Need some more torque.
Can't get it
It's
started.
gonna crash Chris's computer if you're not careful.
That would be hilarious. Just Chris logs off. You're like, wait, what? What is it?
Oh, it
Can't
looks
tell.
like Dolph.
Can't read it.
Yes.
Silent Trigger.
This looks amazing.
Isn't Silent
Movie of
Trigger
the
like a
year.
real movie?
This is gonna be
It doesn't
too
matter.
good.
Close.
Movie
This
of
will
the
be
year.
great.
This is exciting.
This is gonna be good.
This is
Dolph
fucking
all the
Lindsay's
time.
definitely movie year. Movie of the
Yeah.
year.
Silent Trigger.
Yeah.
Save it
Movie
for
of
the
the
playing
year.
movie.
Right up
Playing
there with
movie's
Take
gonna be
Care.
movie of the year.
Thought you will go in pieces.
He's got to go to his other computer.
Chris.
AJ looks
Oh,
like the dude
cat
from Breaking
constantly
Bad.
opens the door.
Someone said that to me a couple weeks ago.
What?
I
You
look
got
like
the hat
Jesse
on.
Pinkman
Yeah.
from
Call
Breaking
everyone
Bad.
bitch.
Yeah, a
going
little
forward.
bit.
Aren't most triggers pretty silent? Chunky Mo. Oh, director of the Highlander.
No, this is gonna be
This is
good.
way too good.
There can be only
Highlander
one
music.
Dolph.
I know. I told it's a real movie. It's like
Gonna be good.
it's like the Dolph movie, isn't it?
Look at that shot. Oh, look at him. He's so cool.
Wow.
Look at him.
That looks cool.
I will
Look at that shot.
Holy shit!
Oh boy. Movie of the year, guys.
Brutalism architecture. Look at this.
I'm
Tu te souviens de la première fois que tu as descendu un homme?
Oh, nice.
What is happening?
Yes!
Are these
Yes,
all
we are
the?
watching this.
Thank you.
This looks amazing.
Okay, that
We're gonna
was
have a
way
good
too
week.
good.
Movie of the year.
We deserve a real movie.
We
do.
do,
We work
guys.
hard.
We do.
We just watched Planet Raptor for God's sakes. We were,
right, right. We deserve something.
Silent
in here.
Trigger.
We deserve
from
a treat.
we need a movie that has
1996.
Where it's like Dolph Lundgren is in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
would be cool.
This is on Tubi. It's
Nice.
on Vudu. It's on Roku. It's on Pluto TV. It's pretty much everywhere. There's no reason not to check it out. A former special forces soldier who is now working as a heavily armed assassin for a top secret government agency.
I love those kind of movies.
Wait. It doesn't say. That's not a sentence.
I will shoot you.
When a
Doesn't have to be a
covert mission
sentence.
goes terribly wrong, he and fellow assassin become agent's prime target. So it's Born Identity.
Yeah.
It's Dolph Identity.
Before Born Identity came out, right?
Way before.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
They ripped
great.
it
I'm
off,
looking forward
Chris.
to
They
that.
ripped it.
Silent Trigger. Yeah, they ripped it off.
It looks
good.
awesome.
Looks pretty fucking awesome.
Is that helicopter man?
So that's what we are doing next week, guys. You can check that out. Like I said, it's available on Tubi. If you like the show, go to the iTunes and leave us a review. That helps out the show. Want to get on? We had a new patron this week.
Cool.
Nice.
That's
new
cool.
patron.
Yeah.
Welcome.
If I was not an asshole, I would have remembered their name and all that good stuff. And
Did they already?
thank you.
Did they get on Slack yet? I don't.
Did they get
we
on
saw
the
the
Slack?
notification
I sent the invitation
yet.
to
Yeah,
the Slack.
we haven't seen
machine.
an invite yet or a notification for them yet. So
Their name is Watershep Down. I don't know what their actual name
Watershep
is, but
Down.
that's what they joined us. So appreciate the support. Patreon.com/Bad Movie Night Show. That's it for this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will be back here next week to talk about what's it called? Silent Trigger.
Trigger.
Silent Trigger.
Too good.
Goodbye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.